Well, we've all done it, and probably more than once. We've seen a card either on a video tutorial or on social media, and we went out and bought every single product possible to make that card. I know you're nodding your head right now and thinking to yourself, guilty! So today, let's talk about a few strategies to help stop that indulgent and compulsive buying and make some smarter choices when buying. So when that really cool tool or more pricier item comes out that we have to have, maybe we don't feel as guilty about grabbing it for our stash. Now, after so many years of being really good about what I bought for my craft room, last fall, I succumbed to this problem too. I saw this card online and I was obsessed. I had to have everything so I could make my Christmas cards exactly like this one. And I looked at the shipping and it was crazy to Germany. So I had them shipped to my friend Laurel. Laurel packaged them up and sent them to me as a Christmas gift. I think in total, I spent $110 on dies, and let's not even go there for the shipping. And where are those dies right now? They're in a box, and I haven't used them. I did pull them out once though, and I was planning on using them, and then this happened. Now, I'm not gonna lie, my heart broke just a little bit, and for some reason it was just better for me to pack away the dies and pretend they didn't exist because I was so upset. And then I realized something. How many cards could I possibly create with these dies? Or maybe more realistically, how many cards would I actually create with these dies? If you can't think of 3 ideas off the top of your head when you're shopping, then you can probably scroll on. It's kind of my rule of thumb when shopping, and you'd be surprised how many times I've saved money. So my sister is obsessed with sharks. Shark Week, Jaws, you name it, she loves sharks. So when I saw a shark stamp, I had to have it for her birthday. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel super guilty about buying this. I think it was less than $5. But honestly, how many times am I going to use a shark stamp on a card? I probably didn't need it, and I don't even like coloring. Which brings me to my next topic. Now, I appreciate every type of card. Grunge, mixed media, clean and simple, one layer, you name it, I love to look at it. But it doesn't necessarily mean that I like to create it. I know realistically, I don't really care for coloring on cards. I like cards that are quick and easy and simple, and coloring is pretty tedious. Not to say that I never do it, it's just something I do pretty rarely. In fact, I have a whole video on how I can avoid coloring my stamps. So for me, I know that people stamps and critter stamps, as much as I love them and think they're adorable, are generally the stamps that collect dust in my craft room. I only end up using them once or twice. Flowers, that's a whole other ballgame. Now, when I first started, I bought everything unnecessary under the sun. I saw a crafter use a microfiber cloth to clean her stamp, and the microfiber cloth was from Brutus Monroe, so I had to have a microfiber cloth from Brutus Monroe. A regular one from the dollar store, no, wasn't interested. Now, those mistakes are really silly mistakes to make because I know they exist outside the craft world, and it probably means they're a lot cheaper. Sometimes, though, things can be a bit on the tricky side. For example, I saw the life-changing blending brushes from Picket Fence Studios. I absolutely love them. They work amazingly. I get no harsh lines. They were worth every penny. And then I realized that you can get the same ones, or nearly the same ones, on Amazon for about $10 versus $50 that the other ones cost. It was kind of a bummer. Now, I don't necessarily regret the purchase. I mean, I supported a local business, and they do work extremely well, but, if I had taken a moment to just look elsewhere, I probably could have found them a lot cheaper. Now, if you're over on a YouTube video and you see someone using an absolutely gorgeous stamp, let's say a floral stamp, and you have to have it, stop for a minute, check your stash, see if you have something similar. So challenge yourself to use cards as inspiration rather than copying them. In fact, I have a video here that shows you exactly how to do that. So let's meet over there. We're going to be looking at how to get inspired by cards rather than directly copying in some really simple, easy steps. Let's check it out.